Hello and welcome. We are doing a love reading. This is out of my comfort zone. I usually don't do love readings, but because I offer general readings as well as the zodiacs, I thought it would be good to come on here and give you all a love reading. Depending on where you are with your love relationship situation, I'm going to check it out and just see what the cards have to say. Maybe there's a message here for you. Also, make sure to check out my Etsy page with my zodiac booklets. They are now for sale, so I will be leaving a link below, as well as my Patreon page where I do all zodiac readings for the lunar cycles, the new and full moon, as well as weekly lives over there. There's a really nice community, so make sure to check it out, and life path readings too. But let's go into this here and check this out. What is going on with the relationship scene? General reading. Let's take a look at what the cards have to say. I'm just going to wing this one. I'm just kind of going in all intuitively on this and letting the cards tell the story, and then I'll go into clarifiers as we move along. Okay. Let's see. What else? Okay. Now, I want to go behind the Wheel of Fortune. What has happened already? What has happened? What is this? Woo! Story. I don't know if you saw that. That was a good save. Okay. Let's start here. Okay. Now, I'm just going to make sure these are all in the camera. Okay. This is what has happened in the past. Something around words. I feel that there could have been either a miscommunication, a lack of communication. Maybe someone said something bad, said something hurtful that triggered the Ten of Swords. So there could have been, like I said, there could have been something to do with communication. Like, I feel honestly it was a lack of communication, or someone not being completely fully open with their words, or maybe they again said something that triggered the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's been definitely a quite a shift or a release from an old situation here. Now, I also want to add that when people show up in our lives, and I feel this is something that this could be karmic, this could be like a life lesson, for example, or something that you're in a way meant to experience. I know we love hearing that, don't we? But this is something that had happened that's actually allowed you to shift. It's allowed you to purge old energies. I mean, even a relationship dynamic could have changed itself as well because of something to do with communication. Like I said, a lack of communication, the wrong things being said, someone holding back on what they wanted to say, or maybe like something lost in translation type of thing. But whatever this was, and it was new, it was something new, the page, it was a new relationship or a new person. I don't feel it was really old, but it definitely brought up a lot of old stuff. It definitely brought up maybe old wounds or old attachments, or maybe even attachments, like maybe there was a loss or something. Anyway, we're going to go deeper. We're going to go deeper into this story. But what has happened, or what's happening now, is the Wheel of Fortune. So things are moving now. There's going to be movement happening very, very, very soon. As a result, you get the Knight of Coins to the five of Coins and the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Let's just take a look. Four of Cups. Yeah, but you're not quite sure. You're not quite sure. You're not quite sure, or this is destined. This is something you're meant to experience, and it will bring peace and harmony here. If it is with this person, or whatever the outcome is, if it's going to be within yourself, because of this occurrence here, this Ten of Swords happened, you're going to reach some kind of destined outcome, which I actually feel it's going to be this. I feel it's in building something new. So either because of what you've gone through with the situation, this old purge, this old like trigger, something triggered, and it was this old, like, long time coming, kind of a big change. It could have been a kind of a catalyst in some kind of way, and then it creates this Wheel of Fortune, which is the movement now since this is cycled out. So you're coming to the end of whatever this was. And then you get the Knight of Coins to the Five of Pentacles. So you might have even someone come in. You have Capricorn energy here. I'm not going to reflect on the zodiac signs at all. because energy is, we're all part of it, part of the story in some way, maybe. So just take it as it resonates. So the Knight of Coins is moving towards the Five of Pentacles. So someone here has taken a hit, kind of withdrawn, maybe felt alone, isolated. There's someone making an advancement towards coming out of it. So you have the Ace of Pentacles coming towards you actually very soon. I feel that the Ace of Pentacles is, it's either going to be a restart or it's going to be something completely new. But you may take your time with this because of what's happened in the past. You may be in the Four of Cups energy where it's like, I don't know. Do I want to do this again? Do I really want this? Am I moving forward? And then you get the Four of Wands. So I feel like it is going to lead to some kind of happiness, some kind of divine experience. It may take some time, though, to get out of the Five of Pentacles. Let's look back. Let's go back in time and see what happened. What happened with this story? General read. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Swords is the deceit. It's either deceit, it could be lies, it could be just something scattered, not like, it never really fit. It never really fit. It could have felt very like displaced, or you could have been dealing with someone who wasn't straight up and wasn't fully present, wasn't fully solid with their words. Let's take a look at, more at the person. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to go into the person. I don't think we need to know. Let's look at this one here. Let's see. The Knight of Pentacles. What is the Wheel of Fortune bringing? You have the Knight of Pentacles, Five of... Oh, the Devil. Okay, so that is double Capricorn energy right there. So you may have maybe Earth sign, Capricorn, maybe... What's the Five of Coins about? There you go. That's the rebirth. So you have two aces. This is going to change again with the Four of Wands coming up again. I know what this card is, Page of Fire. Okay. You have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Who is this person? Let's go more into who is. King of Pentacles. Oh, this is a perfect, I hope all these cards are showing up in the screen there. This is a perfect reading here. It's so clear. It's a soulmate. It's a past life. You may even have already started something with them, thought about the future, maybe travel, maybe uniting someone either from your past, or it's going to be past life connection, some very, very, very soulful connection. You may have already initiated something with them, or it's going to come in with a fresh new start to initiate something. So however it resonates with you. But yeah, you have this Knight, the Knight of Pentacles coming in with the Devil, though. With the Devil. The thing is, though, it's going to change. The energy is changing. You have the Six of Fire, the Knight of Cups with that as well. The Knight of Coins is coming, is progressing, it's moving towards commitment, wanting something stable, wanting something committed, ready to do the work. The Devil, though, is attached to it. So be aware of past patterns, falling into past patterns, past behavior, or limiting behavior. It's all around, Devil's all around choice, right? We have the choice whether to go back into old ways, bring in the same person, same behavior, the same actions that are not healthy. This person could come in with the Devil energy, but I feel like there's a change. I feel like there's a victory. Maybe they worked on themselves. Maybe, just saying, that could have happened. They could have worked on themselves, and now they're coming in as someone different. The Knight of Cups, Cancerian energy, the Six of Fire. Okay, I'm going with the zodiacs, it's all fine. Just keep going with it. The Devil, though, is moving forward, right? With this I feel it's breaking the cycle and achieving this, a victory. And the Knight of Cups is the heart opening, being more vulnerable, being expressive. So it goes from the Page of Air to the Knight of Cups, which is the heart opening. Speaking from the heart, communicating from the heart, and a victory, this light energy coming up, this level of, and maybe they've gone through a success within themselves. I mean, by that, reaching, maybe breaking a pattern or creating change, and they feel liberated. They maybe did some inner work, or they kicked a habit of theirs, or something's changed. Something has changed. I feel for a lot of you, this is someone you know. For others, it's going to be a completely new person who, on their own accord, has gone through this change within themselves. And then you have that five of Pentacles, feeling alone, isolated, setback. Why is this happening? Why does this happen? Why did this happen? I don't want to date anyone. I don't want to be with anyone. And then it changes in an instant. It changes. Poof. All right, I'm out. Let's go. Let's have fun. So the Ace of Fire is a rebirth. It's a spark. It could be sexual energy too, as well, as we know. The Ace of Fire with the Four of Fire again came back, and the Page of Fire, starting to feel alive. Starting to feel alive. The spark is being reunited or being ignited, however it resonates with you, and taking off, wanting to take off, wanting something new, wanting to have fun. The Nine of Cups, contentment, fortune after difficulty, finding your place of contentment, gratitude, feeling different. Something's going to lift from the situation. Your person here is the King of Pentacles, is Virgo energy, by the way. Just, it doesn't have to be Virgo by any means, but someone who's very successful, very confident, very self-assured. Someone who could be bringing their A game, I feel, coming in, bringing their A game. Where is this taking you? Judgment. Five of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Fire. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords. Queen of... Okay, I'm going to stop there. You have Temperance. I'm going to stop at Temperance. Bottom of the deck. Okay, before I get into this, secret cards, I'm going to go into where this is taking you. All right. So like I said, the Nine of Cups is going to be, you're gaining gratification from this. You're going to have a sense of, well, happiness, balance, emotional, just good stuff, The judgment, I should say, is the calling. So you're going to have this moment where I feel it's going to be easy. Truthfully, you may have a moment of uncertainty. Like I said, with the Four Cups, you might be like, not really sure right away if I want to engage with this. But then you all of a sudden, it's time to rise. It's time to let go of the past, the Five of Cups. It's time to get over what's happened and either rise into a new experience of your own, which I don't know. I feel this has to do with the relationship. I do. You're going to rise into, you might even just let bygones be bygones, get over the past, move on. Then you get the Eight of Fire, which is the opening. You get the Eight of Fire with the opening. That is going to lead to travel, relocation, communication. You just have to get over something from the past. Like I said, the Four and the Five of Cups coming out here is really signifying just kind of getting stuck on what's happened in the past. Hard to get over something emotionally. This could be a little bit of a test within, forgiveness, letting go, attachments. But once you get over that, the Five of Cups, once you look into the future, it all opens up for you. Sorry, it all opens up for you. The Eight of Fire. Now, you don't know what's at the bottom of the deck yet, but that's going to give you some more answers as far as what's happening here, going to happen. The Eight of Fire is your opening. Is look at all this fire, but this emotional, it's something around letting go of the past, let bygones be bygones, moving on. Okay, so now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Swords. This is going to create some confusion. Maybe not so much confusion, but there's something you might not trust. You may have a lack of trust. This is normal. Like I feel like when we go through this difficult, if it's with the same person or a different person, or many other people, like past patterns, repeating patterns, the same BS, that kind of repeats itself, etc. This is different. This is totally, totally different. Like I said, it could be a different person. It could be a new person, but it's going to be a completely different experience. But it's going to test your emotions, and you may not trust this right away, or you may have reservation, or you may have this uncertainty. It's all within the mind. Follow your passion. Life is about experiences. And we all hope for the one, we all kind of want that one, or, you know, think of maybe, or even maybe be in fear of the worst scenario or whatever is going to happen. But this one is something there's never real certainty of the future. We just have to be in the present. And I do feel that's a bit of this message here is trying not to sabotage it, but by following your passion and just let yourself enjoy it and see where it goes, because you do have a divine partnership here. You have your king and your queen of air. You have Gemini, Aquarius energy here, and the fountain. And this is a divine match. So you have an intellectual match here. You have someone who is going to be intellectually stimulating, someone who's on the same level, someone who has the same morals and moral compass and same viewpoints on the world and life, etc. Someone who you can have a lot of conversation with, someone you can have a lot of dialogue with, someone who's very detailed, meticulous. You do have a very strong intellectual couple here, and the fountain. Okay. Yeah, it's a very strong match on the table. And the fountain is the card of oneness. So this could be your other half. It could be something like a twin flame. It could be something like, well, soulmate, a divine partnership, one you just feel so easy. When you know this person, you will know. The only thing that's going to get in the way, mind versus the heart. Well, I think both of these, the mind and the emotions, are going to be the challenge. But the fire is here, the spark. Follow the spark. It's destined. There's something here that you're meant to experience. If not, this is like your person. But this is something divinely matched with that fountain. Your two is one. This is all. This is the energy of all, the frequency of all, the completion. Okay, well, I am wishing you all the best during your soulmate, twin flame, divine love relationship cycle. And I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.